Alright. Dude, we're playing it.
Halo 5.
Halo 5. Mitch.
Yeah, this is Mitch Extra in here. Just gonna be doing a little commentating while Matt plays Halo 5, alright?
Mitch, okay, hold on a second. Can you get your calculator out? We need to crunch some numbers. We need to crunch the numbers.
Crunched.
Alright, what's up, guys? We're gonna be playing a little bit of some Halo 5 tonight.
Halo 5.
Okay, so we just got back from the Halo 5 launch events over at GameStop and Best Buy. We got a bunch of free shit because I happen to work at one of those two stores, which I will not state.
GameStop had a shitty release event.
Okay, GameStop's was very underwhelming, but Best Buy's was really damn fun, actually.
Wrecked a Kid and Team Rocket's Halo 3 Mystic.
Yeah, they had Halo 3 Mystic playing in the background, and people were allowed to go. We actually got out of there before everybody else because we didn't actually buy the game there. We had picked up our copies last week.
I meant Mythic, not Mystic.
Mythic. Yeah, Mythic, sorry. And we're going to be starting on Osiris. We had initially already started the game a little bit, but we only got through like 5 seconds of the cutscene, and then we realized, oh wait, shit, we forgot to fucking hit record. Yeah. So Halo 5 is probably one of the most anticipated game of the year. Probably one of the most anticipated of the past 2 years since it was announced. These graphics are trash.
Spartan Locke. I have spent enough years with Oni to know the truth. Once this is over, after all I have done, they'll order you to kill us both.
Alright, so mysteriously we see Cortana already. Hopefully we get to learn a little bit further on what...
That was a flashback or not?
It was a flashback actually, because Halsey actually lost her arm in Spartan Ops in Halo 4.
Fireteam Osiris. Over the last 72 hours, 5 colonies have experienced identical events. Massive destruction, Forerunner in origin. And Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey has managed to contact us. She claims to have information on these attacks.
Halsey is currently in Covenant custody on the surface of Kamchatka. Your mission is to insert behind enemy lines, retrieve Halsey, and bring her back to Infinity. Be advised, Dr. Halsey is accompanied by Covenant Supreme Leader Jul Mdama. If you have the opportunity...
Mitch, do you know who voices Buck?
Good luck, Spartan Locke. Infinity.
Actually, famous actor, did motion capture and voice acting.
Say, before we make
Nathan
this
Fillion.
jump, anybody want to say a
Yeah.
few words?
I figure if God can hear how scared I am, so can everyone else.
Yeah, it's Nathan Fillion.
First drink when we're
That's who we were talking about, Jacob.
You buy. Fireteam Osiris. The light is green.
Well, Nathan Fillion actually was already part of the Halo universe. He was the original Buck from Halo 3 ODST. And I have to say, Spartan Locke, his armor is so badass. Yeah, I'm really curious as to how that goes down. I get a feeling they're going to throw us a curveball. You get to play as Spartan Locke fighting Master Chief. I get a feeling they're going to do that.
Copy that, Tanaka.
Yeah, you play as Spartan, you play as Locke the first mission, and yeah, you play between the two throughout the entire game. I do know that. raids have actually gotten a huge upgrade. They look far different than they've ever done before. So, I'm not sure if there's any scarabs, but there is a new Covenant weapon in the game called the Kraken, which is basically a giant tentacle mobile base. Mammoths. This is the fucking data before. Sandbox. Yeah, you can drive around it. Do you remember that freaking glitch in it though, where if you spawned infinitely a bunch of fuel tanks, you can make it fly. That's fucking sweet.
Incoming!
Let's move. Vale, keep an ear on comms.
Affirmative.
Fuck, Tanaka. Full security.
On it.
Alright. Halsey and Ndama are holed up inside a forerunner structure. That's our target.
So Halsey called us?
She said there was something big happening. And gave Captain Lasky coordinates to find her. Contact.
Now, the controls do handle a hell of a lot different than they did have before, so it kind of takes a little bit to get used to. Yeah, the HUD is absolutely incredible. I'm going to turn... Well, Prometheans are now part of the war. They're all over the game. They do not
move on toward Halsey's
take
position.
any time of getting you into the game and time to use the suppressor. Well, I do know a little bit of the story. I can tell you that no, they are no longer part of the Covenant.
Soldiers just teleported through.
There is actually speculation that the Flood are in this game. Charge through the wall now.
Promethean, all sides.
Good push right up the middle.
I do have to say, this is probably some of the cleanest gameplay I've ever played in a Halo game. I'm not even joking.
He's dead. Who's next?
Now, it does feel a little bit less fast-paced than it was in the beta, but compared to Halo 4, that was ridiculous how fast-paced that game was. The beta was. to say I really like the new Promethean armatures. No, down the bug. And the Promethean weapons handle a hell of a lot better than they did in the last game. I did like the light rifle and, what was it, that sniper rifle? No, that was the incineration. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's probably in this game, so we'll see if it's a good weapon.
Look at the
Skybox looks phenomenal. Dude, look at how fucking much is in this game. That is ridiculous.
The door is sealed tight.
Forerunner security station. Must be in lockdown.
Let's see.
This is great gameplay. I mean, you have no idea when you get to playing this tomorrow. Holy shit. Yeah, Microsoft basically screwed everybody over.
Pretty much promised all of the LTE.
Door's open.
The Artemis did the trick.
Alright.
Listen to this. They're assaulting the back of the temple. Bring in the Kraken.
Now, luckily I have 2 copies of the game because I got the console and the LCE, so I didn't get screwed.
5 more time. Jules getting desperate.
I got screwed, but
How'd you learn
kind
to
of
speak Saint
didn't really
Hugh?
matter.
When I was a kid, I was stuck on a diplomatic shuttle that drifted into space for 6 months. My options would be real bored or spend the time getting smart.
It doesn't feel as powerful as it did before.
Watch out for the Kraken. The Covenant are trying to use
It's
it to break the
slower
Promethean
in...
line.
Yep. I have to say, I like the light rifle better in Halo 4, but I will say it's probably more well balanced for the game, because that was kind of an OP weapon. And that is the Kraken, and... Now the bolt shot is probably the most different of the Promethean weapon so far. It is now a semi, or not semi, but burst. It's burst shot now instead of a charge. Now that was a weapon that actually required skill to use. Whoop. It's a little bit different to get used to the control. That's so fucking cool. The Kraken is awesome.
Come closer.
Now, in case you didn't know, the Promethean armatures, which are these humanoid-looking things, are not actually based off human DNA like the Knights are. They're actually AI. They're a bunch of shit-talking robot fucks.
Keep moving toward Halsey's position.
All right, now these are a new weapon. These are the new Promethean. Whoop. This is gonna take a little while. All right, that. Now I really like how they mapped the. And that is me actually finally dying for the first time. And what you can do is you can get resistance. Yep. Now, hopefully, now I'm being revived from Tanaka now.
We're not leaving you behind.
I'm up. Thanks.
Don't have too much patience for that, Locke.
Look at this. Dude. Now they dumbed down the Spartan slam thing right there. Now it only affects the radius of the circle now. So you see, you remember how back in beta it had like this huge radius? Now it was like there's barely any radius at all.
Prometheans turned on him. Gained a lot of followers, styling himself as a forerunner prophet.
I feel like there should be more thrust to it because I liked how how the thrust was originally.
Version of the Covenant started to break.
Well, it could stand to break a little faster if you ask me.
We're close to Halsey's position.
Whoa.
My name's Buck, and I like to party.
Now, Mitch, I don't know if you remember Jewel Mdama from Spartan Ops.
Yeah.
He is actually in this.
Nice.
Spartan leader. There's a knight. These are the new knights.
Don't let them through the Halsey. We need her alive.
Now, the knights, I hear you can only actually kill them from behind this time. Instead of, just shoot at them, there you go. Oh, dude, just got him with the...
I'm down!
And that is me getting fucked. I'm not sure how I feel about the warnings, because you just sort of die now, rather... You remember how it used to just, like, beep when you were getting close? That's not here anymore. And so I died, because I forgot to ask for fucking assistance.
You idiot.
Alright, scatter shot, Mitch. Let's see how it handles now.
Systems fail!
All of the Promethean weapons sound.
Need assistance! Thanks, Spartan.
Opening for the night!
I just want to see more.
To knock us out! Regroup!
Glowing area. It's vulnerable. Shoot there.
I'm grounded!
700 what? Yeah. And I died again. I'm an action kind of guy. I like going through. No, that's why I like kind of go in there and just basically get myself flat. Fuck. See, look at that. He just fucking wasted that. You see, now that. Alright, there we go.
Like in Mark Target.
Got it. Hit him again.
Alright, yeah, that's right. You can. Yeah.
Eliminate that knight right away!
I usually don't like those kind of games where you have to do extra squad, but
One down!
The glowing area. It's vulnerable. Shoot there.
All right, danger is clear.
Yeah, no, there's none of that. They basically functioned on their own because that's the first time I actually used it and they were doing fine.
I just don't like the games. Yeah, you
You have to tell them to
you have
not
to, you have
die.
to constantly like. That's
Ready?
cool. You can mark the targets.
Ready? Ready? Here we go. You ready?
There are several. Would you like to discuss the finer points of casual reconciliation?
More human sarcasm.
So you have learned something from me,
You
Jude.
claim to be able to access.
And I can. However, I did not claim to be able to access it instantaneously.
Which is not seen. There is no time to dither. You will also afford
Watch this, dude.
the Didac's hand.
Seems your fingers are an open rebellion, Han.
Enough!
Yeah, good looking.
Eyes on target. This location does not fit my needs. When she makes another transmission, I must
I
triangulate.
tire of this doctor.
That always bugs
You have been chasing shadows.
No, because that's Locke. He's using a BR. I didn't have a BR. Yeah. I'm eager to use the assault rifle, actually. Cool him down. Murdering this thing, Healy.
All right. Check out.
Dr. Halsey, Captain Lasky would like a word with you.
It took you long enough.
You remember how I was talking to you about what if that was the design of Darth Vader? Yeah. What if like
that it would ruin Star Wars.
how like if fucking Locke.
He's supposed to have a cape.
Fireteam Osiris, you are cleared to land in Docking Bay 11.
That mission was mission 1. We just beat that. I beat that on heroic in like what 15 minutes. Pretty short mission.
I assume they get harder shoot. I assume that match.
I sent you my position for.
I really like how they didn't make these characters throwaway characters. Lasky and Palmer.
What has she done? How far has it already gone?
She's a Spartan. No, that's because that has to do with Spartan modification.
What do you think that's about?
Fucking huge, dude. Jesus Christ.
They're all huge. Are you kidding me? When you go through Spartan,
That's a big ass woman, though.
I mean, technically, well, yeah. I mean, dude, imagine that Master Chief is taller than all of them. He's the biggest.
6'7".
No, he's like over 7 feet tall. He's like over 7.
Oh, yeah, because the Arbiter was not. Here it is, man. Master Chief.
Wouldn't you have been pissed if they showed us?
Master Chief.
I haven't seen Chief press like this since we were in boot camp.
He's fine.
Oh, down there, Chester Bentley.
Many missions nonstop.
Bennington. What's his fucking name?
Chester Bennington.
Chester Bennington.
They're gonna show that fucker's face.
Sierra 117 to Infinity. Blue team has located Argent Moon. Signs of hostile activity. Still here.
Copy that, 117. Eliminate all hostiles. Secure.
All right.
You may deploy when ready.